I am honored by your presence. How can Ochiva be of assistance? So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests? The contract is waiting. Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend? Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Mist Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I, and she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle. Go, socialize. Talk to those fine people, and then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
The 6th guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age. Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, you poor dear. Well, this does make things difficult for me. I want to find the gold as much as anyone, but you... Oh, yes. Maybe we'll speak again later.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere. So, you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting. It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company. He reminds me of the guards under my father's employ, strict, no nonsense, and ready to fight at a moment's notice. She's quite beautiful, isn't she? A little young, perhaps, and not exactly high-born, but she possesses a unique elegance. The old woman, she's quite a pest, really. I think she's gotten it into her head that I need mothering or something. She is sorely mistaken. There's something about Nels I can't quite place. He's not for money, that's obvious, but I don't think he's quite the buffoon he seems either. Oh, yes. Maybe we'll speak again later.
Hello, I'm Dovesi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Now that you're here, we can really start looking for that chest of gold. What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Now that we're all officially here, we can look in earnest. He's very handsome, but please don't tell him I said so. I have a good idea where...
Well, here we all are. It's funny how money can bring people together, don't you think? She's quite beautiful, isn't she? A little young. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance. I'm a Red Guard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations. He's young, rich, and handsome. Basically the complete opposite of you. She's a dark elf. What, you blind as well as dumb? What's your interest in the old woman? You'd do well to keep your questions to yourself. Why don't you and that barbarian climb back under your rock? Oh yes, maybe we'll speak again later.
This is all so strange, isn't it? I don't know why I was invited to come here, but the gold could really help my family. I do hope I find it. Go ahead. Well, isn't that sweet of you? He's very handsome, but please Oh yes, maybe we'll speak again later.
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it. Dovesi is a sweet young lass. She reminds me of someone I knew. But perhaps we should talk about something else. Kinda stuck up, that one. Right before you got here, I told her the funniest joke about an Argonian maid, and she didn't even crack a smile. Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels. Once an Imperial Legion bulldog, always an Imperial Legion bulldog. I've seen his kind before. He cares about laws and regulations, not people. Seems like a nice enough kid. A little too rich for his own good, maybe, but I've met worse. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
Oh, this is just horrible. Who could do such a thing? Who could kill a defenseless person in cold blood? Greed truly brings out the worst in people. Yes, the poor girl is dead. What a shame. Well, I guess she won't be finding the gold. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Two people dead. If anyone else drops, I swear I'm gonna gather every drop of alcohol in this house and drink myself into a stupor. Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
2 people are now dead. And for what? A trunk full of coins? How pathetic. She was so beautiful. And now she's gone. The old woman is dead. Murdered. Cut down in this very house. But why? Did she find the gold? And someone wanted it for their own? Stay safe, if that's even possible. 2 people are now... The old... He's drinking even more than he was before. Is it because he's afraid? Or feeling guilty? It seems that with each murder, Neville becomes that much more aware. If I didn't know better, I'd say he's planning on catching the killer himself. Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
2 of us have been murdered. 1 of us is a killer. But who? Well, well, look who's here. It's the #1 suspect in a cold-blooded murder of 2 innocent people. I'm watching you, scum. Now this is interesting. 2 people turn up dead, and you're more concerned with my feelings toward the Nord. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to turn me against him to cover your own tracks. I don't really know what you're trying to accomplish, but questioning me about Primo with 2 people lying dead just makes me suspect you even more. She was a child, and some sick murdering dog struck her down in cold blood. I swear, if I find out you did this, I'll kill you with my bare hands. Stay safe, if that's even possible.
Three people murdered. I know I shouldn't go wandering off alone right now, but for the love of Ismir, I need a drink. I need to find some real spirits. I think I saw some mead down in the basement. I don't care if it's not safe. It's my nerves. I need to calm down. This is madness. There are now only 3 of us left. Myself, you, and Primo. I know I'm not the killer. But what about Primo? What about you? Where are you going? What are you doing? We need to keep our eyes on each other.
3 people now dead, and yet the 2 of us still live. Do you think I'm the killer? Because I most certainly wonder the same thing about you. I just don't know what to think. I had my doubts about Nels, and he is still alive. Could it be true? Could he have killed all of them? We'll see. Thank you. How kind. I just don't know what to think. I had my... Take your time. Every little bit helps. I was right about him. He's been doing it. He's the killer. My friend, you and I have to end this. We must kill Nels before he kills us.
So many people dead. I just don't know who to trust anymore. Ha!
You and I are the only ones left. But we did it. We survived. We won. It's finally over. The killer is dead. We just need to get out of here.
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets.